is February 10th, 2026. In this video, I'm going to be talking about a dream I had last night. This card, I'm going to be talking about this card. If I don't forget, maybe about Bledsoe. Is that how you say his last name? And this isn't going to be a divination video. This isn't my first take. No, my first take was 24 minutes long, and I drew that, and then I tried to take some small takes afterwards, and I'm just, like I've been saying, I'm not great at making videos or talking and la la la. I'm gonna try to get more straight to the point, because in that video, even though I felt like I was kind of thorough in my scatterbrainedness, I don't know if that's a word. I don't think so. Yeah, I did feel like I was kind of thorough and stuff, but it may be a little hard to listen to. So I'm going to try to just go straight into things and see if it flows okay. Because I know when I do retakes, I start questioning if I already said something. And when I'm repeating myself, sometimes it just doesn't feel, kind of like the surprise birthday party. But like something gets messed up and you already know about it, or you already walked in. They're like, okay, walk out, and then come back in and act surprised. It just kind of feels like that, like doing more takes. Like, okay, so that's the intro. I'll try to get into this. So, yeah, before I talk about the dream, I'm gonna kind of what led to it. So much noise in the background. I don't know if you can hear that. Now I have that. Okay, so the last two videos, the last two spreads, the last two readings, which was on these spreads here, I was talking about how I had a dream about the masculine energy, like I was understanding it, or like being with it, or something, right? And I was talking about the masculine energies and these two. I think it was after this pick a card and this that I had that. Now I can't remember. I'll have to. So I mean, it could have been influencing me to have that dream. Yeah, it's hard to explain things because I get a lot of synchronicities, and it's more than just these cards and dreams. It's, a lot, and sometimes this comes before that, or that comes before that, or, the thought, and then that, or that, then that, so I'm not going to get into it. Yeah, it was just from those, okay. And I don't even know, like, exactly where these dreams are coming from. If it's from a higher aspect, or if it's like from a guide, if it's from a group of beings, if it's, I don't know. But yeah, so before these, I was talking, and on these two videos, I believe on both of them, I was talking about that dream. And that it was coming from a thought space, and I couldn't really remember, but I know I was feeling good in that dream, and it kind of felt like maybe it was for the collective, or that energy is available for the collective. And then I kind of feel the same way about the dream I had last night, which was on the feminine. Same thing. It could be for the collective. Maybe it's just for myself. I thought I would share it. I want to start sharing dreams and stuff more, because it ties into the divination, and, maybe I am getting messages, or, and maybe, someone will come across and be like, oh, I had the same dream or something similar. And, so that was from a thought space. And the one this morning, or last night, like I can't say if it was like at midnight or 3 a.m. I don't know, sometime, before I woke up. And it was, and I'm going to say again, like I can't really remember, but I feel like it was significant, so I'm going to share it. So I'm in the thought space, right? And I don't know how long I was thinking, I'm pretty sure it was with the feminine, like, right? And then somewhere in the night, like, I guess kind of was conscious of, it's hard to explain, because so, like, I might have been thinking that originally from a higher mind or getting that message somewhere, but then, like, somewhere I'm like thinking about it, and I'm trying to remember like pieces, or right. So, and then in that space also, like after this, I was like thinking, oh, I should make a YouTube video on this dream, like, but then I'm trying to remember. And then I think in that space I was okay. So yeah, I don't know if I was, so I can't really say like what part I started to, but okay, so I'm in some space and I'm thinking, I'm pretty sure about the feminine energy, and there's like a sign, and there's like letters going down vertically. I think 6, maybe 5 or 6. I think 6, right? And then in the space afterwards, I'm like, I think I knew the first 3 letters. I don't know if I did know all the letters. It might have been spelling one word. I don't know. Or who knows. And then I think when I was getting closer to wake up, maybe a couple hours, I don't know. I don't know. I'm like, okay, I think it was a P, maybe an I and L, but yeah, I think at one point I knew the first 3, and then I forgot that, and then when I woke up, I'm like, okay, I think it, yeah. So that's pretty much all it was that I can remember. And I did not have a good feeling about it. Like, something is not right with the feminine. And like I said, that could be within myself, or maybe it's for the collective, or I don't know. With the masculine, I felt good about it. And I normally don't have like these thought spaces or dreams that are like negative. So yeah, I was like, I want to share this, but I don't want to seem like a doom and gloom person. Like, there's something, oh my God, there's something wrong with the collective. If anything, if it just within myself or the collective, I feel like we can work on it. Like, in the first video, I was saying I kind of felt like an accountant, like I caught an error in the system, and, like, hey, there's something wrong here. And I was kind of like, I can't remember now, but I was kind of feeling like there was something kind of weird here, and I felt like my thought was like, but now I don't really remember. Like, I did, but maybe in that space I caught something like that, or maybe it's like totally like a different aspect to feminine or something. I don't know. So yeah, and then maybe in a few days it'll come more to me, and I'll see what it was about, or I'll see it manifesting out, or maybe I kind of wanted to pull cards if something was telling me like, no, don't do it for today. That's how I do a lot of readings. Like, yes, do it today, or do it on like 3 days later on this date. Yeah, today was like, no, don't do it today. Tomorrow, maybe tomorrow. How am I feeling about tomorrow? I'm feeling more like no, but that, yeah, it probably sounds stupid to someone. Like, that's it? Like, you think you had a dream about the feminine, and like there was just a, like, what? Yeah. I'm just gonna go into this card. So, this card. In this reading, I was like, I know there was a card with palm trees, and I actually was thinking about this card, but for some reason in that video, I kept on looking past it and like not remembering which card it was. And I did write the notes in description about that, and how, because I was looking for a palm tree, and you see, it's, I'm like, how do I want to go about talking about this? So, okay, let me first explain what I see in this card. So, I was talking about something with, I feel like that's masculine and feminine energies. Like, either parallel. Then I was like starting to think, okay, maybe it crossed, right? Crossed to like a home or something. And home. What do you mean by home? Like a place within, a new home in physical, or where you feel like is home, an aspect, like something coming to home and reflecting out in the collective. I don't know. Right? And then in this reading, or a few cards, like it seemed like the island, something about an island kept on coming. I feel like I'm not explaining well. So, and I was also like, there seems to be something with Taurus, because was it this one? Yeah, we got Aries, Taurus. Yeah, and then the card description for this one was talking about her turning Isis to Hathor, and you know, there's something with that. So yeah, something with Taurus, right? And then when I found this card, I was like, oh, look at that. It's like something with this, like, coming up to the island, right? I said, I had paradise. See, I'm doing the same thing I did with that card. I'm like, I know there was an island card, and my brain is like right now having trouble thinking. Oh, you know what? I think I actually put it away. So I did put some. I know which deck it was from. It was from the Dream Decoder deck. Yeah, it's put away. It was an island. I feel like in the first video it was kind of better explaining, like, I kind of made that sound totally uncool. Like, okay, so masculine, feminine, something was home, and then something with this Taurus thing coming up to the island. And then lately I've been hearing more things about, well, you know, honestly, like, I don't really know if I heard about the Turtle Island stuff, or maybe I did and I just kind of, like, just didn't hear it, you know? But yeah, I'm like, okay, so what is home? And then what is the island? And then the Lemuria stuff seems to have been coming back around, and more and more. And the last time I, like really, I mean, it's not like I really talked about it, but like it was showing up in synchronicities and in my own readings through the cards was like, I think in August, before the big thing, the big feminine and masculine thing happened in September. So I feel like in some weird way we're like coming back to that, or you know, the big energy that happened, like kind of like the door for that closed, but it's manifesting out in the physical and like working its way through and trying to end the cycle in April. I'm gonna make you sense. Okay, I'm gonna get to the Chris Bledsoe thing, so it was sometime during summer, I think, I'm pretty sure, that I was like, okay, I'm already feeling like April. And then I was getting confirmations, like astrologers saying April, and then I think it was in the fall sometime, I think, yeah, after the big thing in September, that I don't know if I've ever heard of Chris Bledsoe, but there was like an interview, short clip or something that popped in my feed, and he was talking about the lady in April, right? And I thought that was kind of like confirmation too, like, oh, okay, maybe there's something with April. And I think when he was talking about that lady, I think I was having a dream about like noticing a lady, like before I heard that. And it's probably not the same lady, but there's, you know, as I felt like in two of my dreams, there was like a lady in the background. Like I'm at some pool area and there's like a lady, like she's like watching me. And then, I can't remember. I know I had another one where, I don't know if I saw her watching me or if I sensed her watching me or something. But like she gave me kind of like a military feel, but not like she's not a military. She's not a, I don't know. Anyway, so whatever. I put that to the side. Okay, well, whatever. And then was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? There was a video of him being interviewed, and I think it was like posted a day ago or something. And I think I like tried to watch it last night, but I fell asleep. I think. I don't know. I think I like listened to first few minutes and I fell asleep. I don't know. But yeah, before that I typed in his name and I saved a video, watched it later, and then I went to listen to it. Went to my watch it later. Okay, I'll watch this video, and then like I didn't even like. I probably only listened to the first minute or two, and right away he's like, I think this interview was a few months ago. I don't know. He was like saying something about, or maybe the interviewer was saying, like, he said Hathor visited you. I don't know. I'll go back to the video and watch it. But right there, I was like, because this in the description it's talking about Isis turning into Hathor, and then something about, see, this is and also repeating from my first video, so it's just not flowing right. Yeah, Isis like taking you to an island. You know what? I have the deck right here. I'm gonna go to the book and read what it says. Okay, maybe the whole thing. So I thought that was kind of a synchronicity. Like, I don't know this guy. I haven't like really. The only thing I know. Okay, so I know. And I know No Rivets she posted a video doing like a remote viewing on the lady, but yeah, I'll watch that video. I think I started watching and I just turned it off. But I don't really, so I don't know if it's just a synchronicity or if it's the same thing like he's talking about, or whatever. I thought I would mention it. So I'm just going to read the whole thing. All right. So 17 minutes in the video. So it says, enter the temple of Isis and allow the sweet nectar of divine love to flow through you, expanding your heart, forgiving and blessing all. Okay. And then I'm going to start there. It says, mighty Isis, the Egyptian goddess of creation, fertility, healing, and magic, makes her presence known. Inscribed on an ancient temple in Egypt are the words, I, Isis, am all that has been, that is, or shall be. I am she who is called the goddess of women. I have brought men and women together. I have caused truth to be considered beautiful, the wife of Osiris, god of the underworld, and the mother of Horus, god of kingship and the sky. Isis helps you to awaken your innate healing gifts, to heal yourself and others with the power of love. Her love for Osiris was so strong that she brought him back to life after death. I did not read that part for this video here. This is the part I was reading. You are being called to an ethereal temple on an island in the Nile River to meet with Isis. Your heart must be pure as light. Your heart must be pure and as light as a feather to enter the temple of Isis. Breathe in and out through your heart center, and on each exhale, breathe out any dense, heavy emotions you may be carrying. You are guided to a stone altar at the innermost sanctum of the temple. When you place your hands on the altar, you feel a burst of energy in your body. You are buzzing with light as Isis appears before you. She is wearing a tall, throne-like crown, holding a golden ankh, the symbol of eternal life. Her immense cosmic love infuses and encompasses you as a brilliant rainbow light beams from her heart to your heart. Feel worthy to receive the powerful transmission from Isis. What wisdom does she have to share with you? How can you experience and extend more love? Okay, now this is the part where it mentions Hathor. This last paragraph here. This last paragraph. Oh, it's saying my battery's low. Your heart is being blown wide open. You have never felt such an expansive, transcendent love. The ecstasy of divine love circuits through your body and energy field. I felt, it sounded like something behind me, like, moved. But there's, like, just a wall. I don't know if you heard that in the video. That's kind of weird. Maybe it's nothing. Connecting you to all beings and all that is. You are filled with gratitude. Isis morphs into your aspect as a goddess Hathor, who wears a crown of 2 crown horns surrounding a solar disk. Hathor encourages you to connect more deeply with your divine feminine energy, sensuality, and creativity to bring more joy into your life. Yeah, so I thought this, yeah, kind of a synchronicity that this Chris Bledsoe guy pops into my feed, my not my subscription feed, but you know, and I saved that video to watch later, and then then I save another video, and yeah, the video I watched this morning, like, straight up saying Hathor. Yeah, so I don't know how my stuff lines up with his stuff, but I thought I'd point that out. That I think that's all I'm gonna say. So 21 minutes. Yeah, my first video was 24 minutes. Like, maybe I don't know how much better this video was than that one, but I think I'll just end it there. Was there anything else I wanted to say? Yeah, just with that error in the system. I don't know if that's just me, like, maybe my heart or whatever wasn't light as a feather, or maybe something with this is not right, or I don't know. And did I already say in this video, like, I know I said in the first video, like, I don't really get, like, bad dreams, like, often, or nightmares, and sometimes I think, like, something that was supposed to be scary, like, maybe there's a filter in the dream. I said, like, maybe I was seeing Candyland, but I was actually in hell or something, you know? But yeah, that masculine thought space dream was positive, and this one, I normally don't get, like, thought space dreams, or, you know, like, feeling like they're messages that are normally negative, so I don't know. I thought I'd share. So take it how you will. Maybe it's just on me, maybe it's something, I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it there. Thank you for watching.